Hello again, everyone, and welcome to an episode of WTF Is This? This looks like a toy that came out in the mid-90s, but actually didn't. It came out recently, correct?
This is 90s Cyberfrog.
Oh my
and there's
God.
1,000 variants.
Oh my God.
So this is All Caps Comics Wave 1 Cyberfrog. In the 90s, Ethan Van Sciver made Cyberfrog, and I liked it then.
He's a popular guy.
Are you going to get in trouble for this?
If we get views, back before everybody hated him, rightly so, he made Cyberfrog. They, I believe, Indiegogo'd this figure, or these figures, and I got this off a Big Bad Toy Store because I liked Cyberfrog. I thought it was a cool design. It's a terrible comic now.
And you were shopping after midnight.
Oh yeah. Nothing good happens after midnight. Shopping after midnight. And I went, oh, they made Cyberfrog toys because I somehow missed it. It's probably because I don't pay any attention to that guy because of things we don't need to talk about. And they made a toy of it.
This is, in all seriousness, it's a good example of being able to separate creator from creation.
Yes.
No matter how you feel about that, that's up to you. But I think us here, at least, we don't have a problem.
I usually do.
You usually do?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Like, I still love Warren Ellis.
Okay.
And I still love Brian Wood, but
yeah,
they make me feel icky about it.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Especially Brian Wood.
Yeah.
And Scott Alley has tainted Hellboy. That son of a bitch. Anyway, we're a toy channel, so here's a toy. He is sculpted. He's a cybernetic frog.
I understand.
Cyberfrog.
Are those toes articulated?
Yes. He is. So he's got
A little loose?
So this is another dad toy that you have to ask permission, that no permission was asked for, and he has been played with for 4 days straight without dad in the house.
Oh boy.
And he has become loose in spots. But he has a bunch of paint, like the little red dots. His knee missiles are painted, all the greens and yellows. He's got the frog splatter pattern. He's got some nice metallic silver going on. He's got a decent head sculpt, and if you look closely, you can see he's got the weird Cyberfrog yellow and orange eye design, and his spine is painted silver spine. There you go. There's some metallic green. Where this guy shines mostly is he is hyper articulated, I think is what they say on the box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So each toe is movable. His top of it is a swivel. Gets crazy range. Gets crazy rocker range.
Wow.
There is a boot swivel that is not necessary, but is there. Has a double jointed knee, swivel thigh, stuck leg that can go up and down. Drawback number one: no waist or torso diaphragm.
That sucks.
He has an ab crunch that gets what I would say one click, but doesn't actually click.
Jeez.
And his neck is a ball peg that only allows a swivel. Arms can go out that far. Ball or bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, swivel wrists that go in and out. So he can get in some pretty Cyberfrog-tastic poses if you want him to. But yeah, the waist and the terrible ab crunch are super downer, especially for a guy who every pose is doing crazy 90s Spider-Man stuff.
Well, we saw the box in the beginning, so we know that there's accessories.
Yes. He comes with a honeycomb base because he fights bees or wasps. And the base has a jump stand, flight stand. There are 4 spots to put it in. It is designed so if you had other figures, they can kind of butt up to each other so you can have them fighting.
That is nice.
Plugs in 2 points of articulation. You can get him jumping, kicking
Works well.
stuff. These tighten and loosen so you can, if they get too loose, you can move them. He comes with his arm guns that just clip on, and the back pegs on. It's got a little peg. They kind of suck because they are not super long, and this isn't like a wired plastic like they're sculpted like this. So while they're loosey-goosey, when you clip them onto his arms and plug them into his back, they tend to pop off his arms, or not pop off, but don't sit right. So that is what it's supposed to look like. When I plug it in, it has a tendency to pop out like that because it doesn't actually, it just clips onto his forearm. And then when you move his arm, he can't, because it's just so that kind of is a fail. Comes with fists. He has some open froggy hands, some gripping hands, even though he doesn't have anything to grip, and they're quite wide open, so nothing will fit in there. Like, he can't hold a gun or anything.
Okay.
But he does come with one gripping hand that has the head of one of the villains, so you can have him holding the guy's head he ripped off. So I think that's pretty cool.
You could get a full wasp for him to fight.
Yes, and he does come with, this is his standard head, which does not have the teeth. I like the teeth because he was always Rob Liefeld gritting teeth face. So he does come with a bunch of stuff.
The back of the box says he is 5'6".
So he is a 6-inch scale guy. He should be shorter than a Marvel Legends, and he is. So of course we don't show a Marvel Legends. But yeah, he's a cybernetic frog, so he's not tall.
I don't know what to say about this thing. I really
It
don't.
costs $40.
It costs $40.
Yes.
That's a good price.
It's a decent price. It's a little disappointing with no waist and the ab crunch not working as well as it should. I didn't know anything about this character before I saw you get excited about this thing coming in. That was surprising. I think he's painted well, but I think he's still just kind of okay and fine, and 2.5 out of 5 hammers.
I think I'll go 3. So this is a conversation that we were having before we started filming, but should there be a level of forgiveness if this is the only version that's likely ever to exist? It says Wave 1, which I think is ambitious.
Yeah.
Assuming that there might be a Wave 2. But you're probably never going to get another Cyberfrog figure. So this is likely your only chance if this is a character that you want on your shelf. He's pretty good. Looseness is definitely an issue, but there's a good number of accessories. The paint is pretty well done, even though there's a fleck of silver that came off at some point while you were messing around with the guns.
No!
So, I'll go 3.
Berg, take it away.
I'm going to go 3.5. If he had waist articulation and his ab crunch even had one more click either direction, he would probably get a 4 or maybe close to a 5. And the fact that this is a no-name company, a no-name character, they came really close. And I literally saw it one night and went, I can't believe there's a Cyberfrog toy that, and it says he has like 25, 30 points of articulation. So I didn't know one of the ones he was missing was his waist, which I think is an essential articulated spot.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially for guys who move. He does come with a bunch of stuff. I wish his guns and razor or his arm blasters worked better. I think if they did get to a Series 2, they could improve upon stuff, but Series 1 is basically 6 repaints of this guy and 3 repaints of his girlfriend, and 2 repaints of the villain. And this is all I need. This is all I wanted. He is going to be a shelf toy, but he's going to be a shelf toy that, oh yeah, I remember Cyberfrog, and it's fine. But yeah, it's close to being great, but it's just good. 3.5. Just
good.
Fun. He's fun. My son loves him, obviously, since he's now a floppy mess. He was not a floppy mess the first day or two when I played with him.
Lesson to all you viewers out there: don't let your kids play with your stuff.
And this is our first time in forever saying, hey, you know how you fix that?
Huh. Future? Yeah.
So, yeah, he's fun. I played with him a lot. I'll probably keep playing with him when he goes home. But yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. Do you hate Ethan Van Sciver? Was I dumb for buying this? Did I support an asshole? I don't care. Do you care? I don't know. Do you remember Cyberfrog?
I didn't read it, but I knew he existed.
Are you part of the problem why Green Lantern was ruined because you love Ethan Van Sciver and Jeff Johns' fucking Green Lantern run? Probably.
I did.
Son of a bitch.
I'm sorry.